Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Casual Aquatics. Figured I would do a random pop up stream, see who all would join, talk a little about fish, what's everybody got going on. I'm sitting here at the local park, like always, watching the ducks play in the water. Tubbs, what's up, buddy? Did you see that short I just put out of my common pleco doing a little weird, silly dance? Garcia, what's up, buddy? Your stream last night with Biz was it was hilarious, man. You were getting so red. Like I've been talking to Biz about coming up on his stream, and I'm pretty much prepared for the questions, but just your responses were awesome. I'm gonna try to share this out a bit, y'all. So I'm gonna be absent for a second. See if we can't get some people in here. The Nano Aquarium guy. Hello, that is a new one for me, I do believe. Thank you for stopping in. The Nano Aquarium. So I assume you just keep nano fish, or do you just keep shrimp, or what kind of setups you got going on? All right, everybody. I shared it out a little. I don't know if let's see, what do you say? Nano fish. You should. When is your next live stream? Though I like making my nano aquarium scapes. I got you. So you're into aquascaping and stuff like that. I've never been the best at it. I try. I try to do my planted tanks and make them look really good. I love live plants. I'm not a fan of fake plants, but to each their own. If you like fake plants and rainbow rocks and that's what does it for you and gets you into the hobby, then I am all for it. But personally, as far as the fine detail on aquascaping and stuff like that, I'm not the best at it. What's your favorite fish that you own, Nano? And Garcia, as far as like an official live stream, not like a random pop up like this, I'm really not quite sure. I like to try to plan them. I try to get a guest or somebody that I feel would be very entertaining. And then I like to plan ahead of time, promote it the whole week ahead. And then usually on that Sunday is when we do the live stream. We are always learning. That is very true. You never stop learning in this hobby. Your favorite is CPDs? I honestly just got some not too long ago. I done an unboxing video and everything. I had got mine from Aquahuna. They were very pretty. Yellowstone Aquatics, what's up? Thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. What do you got going on today? I don't know if celestial pearl danios are My favorite, they are very pretty. They're an awesome nano fish. Um, as far as in my community tank, I really am liking my Millennium Rainbows. Those guys are putting off some deep red colors, and they are so pretty. Yellowstone Aquatics, what's your favorite fish, man? Crown tail. Hi, everyone. Sir, are you going to make a big splash in the pond? Well, you're not allowed to swim in this pond, and after this, I am headed to work. So that is not gonna happen today. And we already know Crown Tail's favorite fish has to be a betta, hence the name. Anybody got some new projects going on? Any new fish they're excited about? Just came in the house from cleaning my outside tub. Favorite fish I have right now is probably my angels. You know, I've kept, I don't know, one or two angels, and it wasn't like I sought after them. It just happened, and they didn't last for me. And it might have just been the tank and the tank mates I had them with and stuff like that. I, Angels are cool, but they're not necessarily my cup of tea. I think if I done a tank like that, I'd probably rather try some discus or something like that. Though I have seen some really pretty angelfish. All right, Garcia, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Your outside tub, though, Yellowstone, how many gallons is it? I have a pond. I got a 300 outside. I'm getting up and going. And then I have my, I'm guessing it's got to be about 200 gallons, my in ground pond with my bog filter. Well, that ended up I didn't replace the old pond liner for that second section, and I got everything set up and running and functioning, and it was starting to clear out. And then the next 2 days, the water just started disappearing. So I got to get another piece of pond liner, and I'm actually thinking about expanding it to make it a little bit bigger. But how big is your pond? And do you have anything in it? Or is it simply just a pond with a little fountain? 100 gallons? Right on. Got this little duck over here just snoozing. See if we can't see some little fishies. There's mainly bass and bluegill in this lake. They do have some big old koi that are probably hiding like over there along that bank. For some reason, they like to hide out there. Oh, you okay, Mr. Duck? Got some dragonflies. The water's pretty clear overall. I see that wild water sprite or whatever. I'll be coming here and like grabbing some of it up. I'll take it home and put it inside of my fish tanks. Do any of y'all collect native plants and then take them home for your tanks? I done a video on that once, and a lot of people, some people anyhow, gave me a lot of grief about doing so. Nothing in it yet, just setting it up. Thinking of putting some longfin leopard danios in there. That sounds like an interesting fish. I'm not sure if I've seen them. Leopard danios? I've seen the zebra danios, but not leopard. Got my little pile of water sprite here, y'all. Or not water sprite. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is. Anybody know what this plant is called? One thing I noticed about this though, so this is wild versus the type that you would like buy online, and I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert on everything in this hobby, obviously, because nobody knows it all. But I have noticed when I do take this and I put it in my pond in the house, my 1300, it will grow and it'll keep going, but it like kind of starts to turn brown. Whereas when you buy this plant, again, I'm struggling to remember the name of it. Usually it just stays really green. That is something I would like to try. Get some plants, though I am in Florida, and the idea of going in the water with the possibility of gators is a deterrent. Well, yeah, I would definitely be aware. Do you guys? I know you guys are like over flooded with cichlids. People have released their pet fish and stuff like that out in the wild waterways. Have you ever brought fish home for your tank like that? And I would check like little cricks and channels, and I'm guessing you still got to be careful for gators and crocs, but it'd be really cool. And I'm always about saving a little money. I have a lot of tanks set up, so I mean, like this little bunch right here probably would be $6 online, at least after shipping. And there's like a ton of it in this lake, obviously. So it's not like I'm killing the plant off from the native waters. All this moss growing up on this wall. I have an experiment going on right now, actually trying to grow this in an aquarium. A lot of people say you can't. Ka- Kabomba, right? That might be what it's called. The Nano Aquarium guy. You might be absolutely correct. I could not think of the name of it for the life of me, but this pond has all kinds of it in it. Here's a big piece if I can get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have me a nice little amount of this to take home and throw in my ponds and my fish tanks. Those of you that's hanging out in this chat right now, do y'all have any monster fish? I'm just curious, like large catfish or super large cichlids like dovei and midases and stuff like that. hurting your back? Man, if I lived in Florida, I would. Why pay for fish that you can just get out of the waterway? Biggest fish I have right now are my Jack Dempsey's. How big are they? I got two Jack Dempsey's. They're probably only about, I don't know, 4 inches right now. Man, I look hideous. Let's go back to the lake. I know a guy that lives down there. He's always catching like Mayan cichlids and stuff, and he'll like catch and eat them. I don't know that I could eat some cichlids, but what? Not an expert on cichlids, but I think they crossbreed, so you probably won't know what you got if you collected from there. I do want to get some sunfish one day. Now, do you mean like the saltwater variant or like bluegill, like the freshwater variant? I have a couple baby bluegills that I collected from a local lake where I live. Raising them up, gonna throw them in the 1,300-gallon pond, and then they get to fend for themselves. If they become lunch, then so be it. That's what I was hoping with all the convicts that I have in there. Whoa, probably around 6 inches. You got a couple videos on them on your channel? I might have to hop off here and go check it out. We've been live for 18 minutes. There are 3 people watching. I think the max views was like 6, 7 people. I'm sure this is pretty boring to most of y'all. This is just my zen before work. Figured I'd just see who would hop on and get to know everybody. I've acquired quite a few new subs. So, I just wanted to say hello and see what everybody has. No videos on them. Well, you should just do a video, my Jack Dempsey's, and at least I'll watch. Everybody should be sure to go check out my recent short video. Do a little promotion here. My common pleco, he's probably about 19 inches long, and he surface feeds, and he does this little dance back and forth that gets the water movement going, and then he just sucks in all the cichlid pellets and stuff. It's really cool, and I've raised him from about 4 inches to the size he is in that video. There's the pygmy sunfish, specifically the Okeanfinoke one. is is that a salt or is that a freshwater? Freshwater, they're tiny, like 1.5 inches. Huh. I'm gonna have to Google them then. I don't claim to know all fish. Let me just put that out there. There's still stuff that I probably have not even seen that I'd probably want if I knew better. They color up nice, blue well, the males only. Only Oscars. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming by with your little mod wrench there. Where are you at? It looks pretty cool. I am in Richmond, Indiana. This is Glen Miller Park. I work over here in this town, so we stop here before heading to work. It is rather pretty. A lot of my videos, I mean, not like a super a lot, but quite a handful of them I have done at this very lake. There's a waterfall back over there that is very, very pretty. I just don't feel like walking all the way down there right now. But if you look at my CCAC auction video, at the very beginning of it, I use that waterfall area as the intro. You might check that out. It's very pretty. And if I'm correct, you see a spawn of like, I don't know, 1,000 bass. But thank you for asking. Let me do it. Let's see here. Crown tail. Now let me click on you. Crown tail, if you're still watching with us, I just made you a mod. You've been attending my streams for quite some time now, and I see you occasionally like and comment on my videos, so I just made you a mod. Yeah, usually like all the ducks are out here. There's a bunch of ducks, of course, that I guess live on this lake or in the area. Always come back to the lake. Never collected from a pond or a creek. I would have to quarantine it. See that little massive? I think we decided it's bacopa. I'm literally gonna let it soak in a bag for 8 hours of water while I am at work, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna throw it in my pond. I'm not worried about dragonfly larvae or anything of that nature. Like, this pond is pretty healthy. They maintain it. They, spray algaecide and stuff like that in it. And I guess if I do, that's gonna be a lesson learned. But if you're worried about that, you can always peroxide dip all of your plants before you put them in your tank. Literally just for like 1 second, dip it in peroxide, pull it out, rinse it off, throw it in your tank. Anything that is alive on that plant, that peroxide should instantly kill it. Here's another good piece. Sorry, y'all, I seen it. I'm just watching them float by and grabbing the best ones. Like that one right over there, if it'll come over here, it's looking pretty good. That could be part of a tree though. Oh, the dragonfly landed on my hand. He's pretty. I don't know if y'all can make him out. He's moving so dang fast. They're blue dragonflies. Good to know. Yeah, and don't just take my word for it. Look it up. You'll find a million videos on YouTube about peroxide dipping wild plants before putting them in your aquarium. I actually thought about doing a video on it, but like I said, I typically don't peroxide dip my plants, and there's so many people out there with probably way better videos on it, so I might not be the guy to educate it, but it's pretty simple. Literally, like I said, you take the plants, get you a cup, pour some peroxide in it, dip them in there for 1 or 2 seconds, pull them out, rinse them off, throw them in your pond. Hey, thanks for the like. I appreciate that. 5 people watching now, so we got a couple new faces. Who's in the chat? For those of you just joining, I am sitting at Glen Miller Park in Richmond, Indiana before I go to work, like always, collecting some native plants. I think I got me a pile of bacopa here and just enjoying a little bit of nature before I gotta go sweat to death. Let us know what your favorite fish is. If you have any projects going on in your fish room, I'd be curious to know. If you have any questions, by all means, ask. If I have the answer, I will tell you. If I know where to find the answer, I will tell you. And if I don't know the answer, I will most definitely tell you I do not know. But thank you, everybody who has showed up so far. This was just, like I said, a random pop up. Let's see, what time is it? 2:17. We normally leave about 2:30. I got 5 of you in here. So I'm gonna say if I get enough people to say yes, we want to see the waterfall, and it's not like a big fancy one, but I think it's pretty. If y'all want to see it, if I get all 5 of you to say yes, I will walk down there and then walk back, and then about that time it'll be time for us to leave. Otherwise, like I said, you can catch clips of it in my auction video at the beginning. I think I even done a video on bass spawning, and you literally get to see all of it. USL services, yes to waterfall, please. I want to see the waterfall. Well, USL, thanks for stopping in. Yellowstone, let's do it. I guess that'll be one way to end the stream, huh? All right, let me collect my bacopa here, and we will walk down there, take a peek at it, and then I gotta go to work, folks. So this walk down there might be a little boring. You get to see a little bit of the lake. We might get to see a few bass and koi along the edges. Our purdy truck up there on the hill. If you don't want to walk down there, you don't have to. You can take this. Oh snap, we got 6 people for the waterfall. I hope you guys aren't disappointed. It's not super, super big, but I'm telling you, I think it's pretty. I wish I could get down in this little area and like swim. Lunch on me? Only Oscars. You didn't have to do that, man. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. They have these little noisemaker thingies. But when, whoa, that whole path is like vegetated up. If I went down there, y'all, we'd probably see some baby bluegill. There's a little fishing spot down there. Alright, if we're really quiet, y'all, be really, really quiet. You might get to see some fish on the edge of the bank. Usually I see a few when walking over here. However, it's really hot, so I bet a lot of fish are just hiding in the shade spots. We're almost there, y'all. Hang with me. Only Oscars is a boss. He just gave me a $20 super chat. He didn't even have to. There's only 5 people in here. He could have just spammed the same thing a dozen times in the messages. Some kind of stork over there. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, it's not going to let me zoom in. There's a stork over there. But we're getting right here up on the waterfall that I was talking about, y'all. You can start to hear the water. Dun dun dun. Ba-da-da-da. So, this is a little waterfall. And I've collected plenty of plants up there on that flat that's literally just an inch deep or a couple inches at most. It goes back and then on into a creek. People drink this water. Like, there is a water tap up there that people come here and collect their drinking water. Now down here, I don't know how close I'm going to be able to get for y'all, but down here looks like a real pretty place to like go swimming. And around spawning season, I had caught, I swear, there had to be 1,000 baby bass all down in here. Like, I guess they felt this was their safe area, and it was beautiful. And there wasn't all this moss and grass sitting here on top. Like, this water was super, super clear. It almost had like a blue tint to it. Sorry, y'all, didn't realize it turned. But it's very pretty. So if you have the time, where did you do with my drink? If you have the time, look up that CCAC auction video, and I'm saying, like, you ain't even got to watch that video, just the intro. It's like 2 minutes long. Check that out. This was real pretty, real beautiful. It was cleared up. There wasn't all that moss. I think there was a little more flow over this ledge. So, it was very pretty. I'm going to show you guys this front side before you start dipping off. And then it opens up into this mouth that then just goes out into the lake. And about out there at the edge of where that moss is where it starts getting deep. But every time I walk around this, I try to look at something and think, can I imitate that in my pond or in one of my tanks? And that's where I try to get my ideas from. Nano aquascaping or aquariums, I'm sure it just comes to you. I'm going to put this like this and this like this, and then you have a beautiful masterpiece. I think my ADHD prevents that, but I do like to come and see natural bodies of water and then I try to imitate that very thing in my tanks. I've been live for 35 minutes, had a couple of you come in at the end. I just want to say thank you very much. 5 of you hanging out during this little bit of time, that's awesome for me. That's incredible. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you go do something with your fish. I hope something good happens to you, something enjoyable. I just thank you very much for slumming it with little old casual aquatics. But with that said, everybody, let me see. I don't know if any of y'all said looks peaceful. Oh man, it is. Like if I could just sit here and listen to this water, I'd do it all day long. But at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. I thank all of you for stopping by, and until next time, stay casual, everybody. And only Oscars, thank you very much. Once again, man, you did not have to do that. You could have just spammed the same comment in the chat, and that would have been all right. USL service, you are new to my stream. I don't know who you are, but thank you very much for stopping in. Thanks, casual. It was a great break. Now back to the tub project. Right on, sir. Thank you very much, and I hope maybe I can see some of y'all in my next live stream. Have a good day.